Hi everyone, it's me, Rose, the author of Excel with Love. And today I just wanted to share a story. I'm at the beach and listening to the waves, trying to relax. And the story from a book that I'm reading called The Power of Imagination by Neville Goddard came into mind. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because I know that there may be some of you out there that could be experiencing challenges and going through a lot of negative emotions and, maybe even feel like giving up and just feeling like you don't know what to do. And for me, this story or analogy is something that's helped me get through some tough times. So hopefully it helps you as well. So imagine yourself going to a movie theater and you walk into the theater and you happen to catch the end of the story or the end of the movie. And what you can see from the end of the movie is that the main character has a really happy ending. Like everybody in the theater imagine them clapping, imagine them cheering the main character on and just feeling really good because of this happy ending. Now in your mind you might be thinking, well, what happened to lead to this point? Like, what was the story that led up to that? So you decide to go back and watch the movie from the beginning. But as you're watching the movie from the beginning, you start to see that, oh no, it wasn't all happy. The main character actually had to go through a lot of challenges and a lot of tough times before they got to that happy ending. And you look over to the audience and you see the audience reacting in the same way the main character is reacting. Maybe they might also be mad at the screen or feeling sad or feeling, all these different negative emotions as well. But for you who's already seen the ending, knowing it's going to be happy, you don't feel those things because you're like, you know what? It's going to be a happy ending. This is just, a small part of the story. So you can use that story in how you deal with the challenges in your life. Now, if you believe that anything is truly possible, we have to think of, okay, what is the end story that I would like to have? What would it feel like if I had the things that I wanted? And when you think of those things as this is my end story, I am having my happy ending, as you go through those challenges in life, you can start to see it as this is just a small part of my story. It's not going to last. The saying, this too shall pass. So when you start to shift that perspective, like, you know what, this is just a small part. I know I'm going to have that happy ending. You're able to get through those emotions a lot quicker. Not to say ignore those emotions, because I personally believe that it's important to go through the emotions to process it and not ignore it or avoid it. But to go through the emotions knowing, you know what, this too shall pass and I'm going to be okay. Things will be okay for me. I personally, when I have gone through challenges in my life or have had tough times, I try to remember that analogy that, even though things can be hard right now, it's not going to stay that way. And I truly believe that anything is possible and I can have everything that I've ever hoped for. So, think of the happy ending. Try to think of what it would feel like, and you'll notice that you start to shift in how you feel. It may not happen overnight, but you definitely start to shift in how you feel, and you'll start to feel better and hopeful again. So I'm just sharing this story because I'm hoping, this is my way of showing love to whoever who's watching, because I know that I've talked to several people who are also going through tough times, and it can be challenging. It can feel like, will this ever end? Will I ever feel good? And you have to just keep in mind that, life is like I don't want to say roller coaster, but life is, it's just a part of life. As they say, the cycle of life. We have our ups, we have our downs. And what matters is how we get through those things. And there's always hope. Don't ever lose hope, and just know that, that it will get better, and we just have to believe it and think of the end story. our happy ending. So hopefully that has helped anyone who's watching this video, and this is once again my way of showing love. Excel with love. All right, have a good rest of your day, everyone. Bye-bye.